Welcome into Zions Bank Stadium for your 4A state championship as a chance for a region rivalry renewed. The Green Canyon Wolves, the 6th seed in this state tournament, taking on the top-seeded Sky View Bobcats. Thank you for joining us, everyone. My name is Dane Stewart. Please be joined by Brian Brown. Brian, familiarity in more ways than one. Green Canyon, Sky View for a state title, and this will be a really interesting game, seeing as how the semis went for each respective side earlier this week.
Yeah, well, it's the clash for cash as we see Skyview facing off against Green Canyon, two very strikingly different programs that know each other extremely well. Skyview starting it off with the ball and possession.
Yeah, Skyview in the white and baby blue, Green Canyon in the darks. As we'll introduce teams here for you. We'll start with Skyview. They're on it. Coming in 20-1. What a year for the Bobcats. Been impressive. 10-0 in region play, and really been led this year by Sean Tempest. Had a big semi, 61 goals on the year for Tempest. He's a senior, and he was one of the guys on Skyview last year. We'll talk about that result, but there's been a hungry Bobcat team all year long. And we'll see if they can find the back of the net against Green Canyon, going up against a really good goalie, and Peyton Johnson is just being settled down here by Hilliard. Playing inside shot, and Hilliard took it off the shin, getting an early save. Back on it here are the Cats with Easton Ballard. Ballard and Leishman, great contributors as well, 48 and 47 goals respectively. And Skyview on the board here first, as it's Josh Moe finding the back of the net.
A great job by Skyview early on to stay with it. And you see Josh Moe from distance putting it in the back of the net, putting Skyview up 1-0. And they're fired up early on here for a state championship.
And talk about Green Canyon, this group 11-10, right around 500 all year long. A lot of momentum coming in. Connor Dockery, 50 goals. Tucker Sampson, 42. Sampson had himself a career semifinal. 10 goals for him to help get Green Canyon back to a state championship game. Face-off controlled here by Skyview. The Bobcats swept Green Canyon this year. Won the first matchup 16-7. The second matchup 9-8. Now playing for a third time. Moe lost that, is coming away with it as Christensen for Green Canyon. When we saw Green Canyon in the semi, they did not look like a 500 team, Brian.
Not at all, and it was a team that came in and played with a purpose. You see that right now as they get possession first time on offense. A little early stumble. They play with such tempo, gain such speed and energy. It's really going to be a key for them here. Second game in 3 days.
Yeah, Green Canyon opening round had to take on Juan Diego, the 3rd seed. Needed overtime to get past the soaring Eagle 8-7 in a low-scoring affair. And then that offense, it found itself like it's not seen all year. 17-6, the win for Green Canyon over Ridgeline to take them to this championship. As that shot and score, and it is the leading goal scorer for Green Canyon. It's Connor Dockery.
The sideline for Green Canyon's fired up, and so is Dockery. What a great job taking the defender one-on-one, cutting to the left, and then finding the low corner of the net for the goal. Dockery starting right where he left off on Wednesday. Boy, that's a great start for Green Canyon.
Talk about familiarity. Last year, Skyview swept Green Canyon in the regular season. And we came to a state championship game, and it was Green Canyon in overtime winning it. That's why we mentioned how the regular season went. Skyview swept them again. Will 23 be an identical repeat of 22? Green Canyon winning the face-off and setting things up here.
Big difference. Skyview very active about getting back on defense and keeping Green Canyon from that frenetic pace.
Here's Sampson, bounce shot saved away. Haven't mentioned starting goalie today for Skyview is Jake Spackman. He had a really nice semi, maybe a little unheralded for Skyview in that game. but he was strong and solid as Juan Diego made a late charge to try to get an upset bid, but had a good game for Spackman.
And he's surrounded by a great group on defense. Big, strong defense players for Sky View as they get possession here and get an opportunity to get another goal.
Over and back there for Green Canyon. Skyview with the possession. Want to let you know the clock you see on your screen unofficial. At times we start it early, stop it late, that sort of thing to keep it trued up with the official clock here in the stadium. Skyview setting things up here. Hilliard works that over. This is Easton Ballard, the junior. Big windup. That was wide. Johnson giving chase, but it is backed up here by the Cats. Good chase there from Ballard.
See, Johnson loves to be involved in whatever's going on. He does a great job of clearing the ball. Pretty tough for a goalie as well. Skyview needs to test him early and often.
Yeah. One of those where Ridgeline struggled to score early and really kind of set the tempo of that game. Never really able to recover from it. And you'd feel like a couple of early goals would maybe help Skyview and maybe insert a little bit of doubt into this confident Green Canyon team as Johnson there gets the deflection. Look at the chase from Johnson. He's got to retreat here and will. Skyview still on it here, captured by Hilliard.
Pace so far really favors Skyview. They want to be methodical and work the ball. See another shot there.
And high there from Maverick.
Just to keep the Top Gun references to a minimum.
Oh, how about that save by Johnson? He said he played really good in that semi, and that is a well-tracked save for the senior goalie. Got a timeout taken here before that timeout. Green Canyon, one apiece in your 4A state championship. You're watching it live on KSLSports.com.
Okay.
then shoot I can't die 똑같은 질투 떠너비 올라와 공기도 달랐어.
Welcome back. Good energy. How about the crowds today? Showing out. Cache Valley making the drive down here to Zions Bank Stadium.
Despite the delay earlier for weather, excited, invested crowd, and that's one of the best parts about coming out and watching these games, Dane. If you can't get out and watch them, best option right here, KSLSports.com.
Yes, sir.
Plug away. So Green Canyon will start out with possession here, and one of the advantageous parts of that game in the semifinal, they were able to clear the ball extremely effectively. Through a lot of really easy shot opportunities.
Here comes Tucker Sampson. Sampson. Back, threaded through. Collected here by Gerber, but he's got to retreat. He's in the teeth of that Sky View defense. Coming around, looking in front. Oh, nice hesitation. That bounce shot a little bit high. Backed up here.
Talk about Spencer Gerber. Brother Ethan. Both really impactful, or excuse me, not Ethan, but Tyler. Really impactful players in terms of doing the dirty work. Part of the reason why Spencer was an all-region first-team selection.
Oh, nice little dodge there. How about that? Missed the defense, and Green Canyon takes the lead on the crafty goal from Dockery.
Dockery was super impressive in the semifinal. overshadowed quite a bit by his teammate Tucker Sampson, but you're seeing why this Green Canyon team is so scary on offense. There's so many ways that they can attack you. Connor Dockery early on. Woo! See how many different kind of sounds he can get out of me, Dane.
That was a nice little move there by Connor as Sky View is trying to protect that shot and just slip underneath it. Face off here controlled. Sky View, here come the Cats, bit of a run. Yeah, he wanted that backside, couldn't be handled. Kept in, playing red lines today is App pushed out and the possession back here to Sky View.
Like that approach by Carly Thacker off the faceoff, just not able to find his teammate. Part of the early feeling each other out that you have in these games is how is a team going to defend the fast break? How is a team going to attack? How are they going to double? As we see Green Canyon being active in putting bodies on certain guys.
And just lost. Coming away with it was Rolly. He's got some room in front. Slipped across the line there. Green Canyon was clamoring, but lenience, I believe, being given. Rolly still on it.
Oh, he's a real speedster. He has the ability to initiate the offense. And we talk about how much they want to attack in the open field, but they've been really good so far in these half-field sets. Dockery trying to flash for the middle.
Sampson, little jump shot and a goal. 3-1 Green Canyon as the goal scorers are here for the Wolves.
Just a good old you reach, I teach from Tucker Sampson as he continues his meteoric performance here. Nice little bouncer, low and away. Don't always love that as a pitcher, but we love it when it hits the back of the net here in Lacrosse. Great goal by Sampson, and Green Canyon taking that 3-1 lead.
This ball trickling back and secured. Jackson Landon. Felt this way a bit last year. That stick ended up being lost into the offensive zone, so Tempest is without a stick. He's got to come over to get one because he can't come across the line.
What a wild turn of events. They have to sub in. There's no one over there to go get the stick for Tempest. He
can't reach it.
Clamoring for someone to help, but they'll have to wait for the next dead ball.
Well, or you can have a player pick it up in transition, but you got to wait for a midi to come back, and they're playing defense right now.
Right now, you can't afford any kind of distraction if you're Sky View. Great job there getting the turnover and getting back to possession here. These things are starting to get a little dicey.
Oh, look at the official. He did throw that out of play, but it's in an area where it could be gathered should they make the sub. But Tempest off right now due to that. So Sky View without their leading goal scorer. Shot there from Ballard, saved by Johnson, and Peyton continuing to look locked in here early as that outlet couldn't be handled. Picked up here by Hilliard, and Sky View pushing it back.
And there is a problem having Tempest on the sideline right now because he is one of their best attackers. It's a problem when he's out.
Well, and here's now you can't make the sub, right? So it's like, I mean, unless you wanted to hold it, which you could.
I'm sure people at home are wondering why we're so concerned about a stick being down.
Yeah.
But this is the problem, right? And you're seeing the player has to go all the way over to the other side of the field. The possession ends up empty. And here's the issue. Green Canyon is so efficient once they get going downhill. And if you get down 4 or 5 goals, it's a real problem is they'll just continue to play this attacking style of offense. Oh, Dockery. Nifty move there from Dockery and draws the penalty. Skyview and Green Canyon will have their first man-up opportunity of the game here, as I know everyone at home is concerned. Thackeray has secured his stick. Everyone can relax. Back to DEFCON down.
Carter
Andrews, back to normal.
30 seconds for tripping.
It'll be a 30-second penalty in the box for tripping here for Sky View, and this Green Canyon team has already attacked the net well, Dane. Just gonna hold on for 30 seconds if you're Sky View, trying to get any kind of turnover if you can. Green Canyon really whipping it around, trying to get that movement. And there's not a lot of time with a man-up opportunity.
That shot a little off the mark there. Good look there from Christensen.
Something you don't often see is the long pull there in the middle. Christensen with an aggressive shot, like it.
Both teams to equal strength.
Penalty killed off. Back to even strength with that pass. A touch in front, and Skyview turns it over.
And that aggressive attacking press, creating turnovers, does a great job of giving Green Canyon the ball back. Let's see Tucker Sampson calling for it.
Sampson. Trying to move here against Schwartz. Oh, nice find, Dockery, and that one's saved away. Snyder here in the crease. Boy, good early stop there from Skyview. Great look for the Wolves.
Nice job by Spackman to get it clear too, right? To get Skyview open.
Got a little bit of room here. Played in front of the no-looker, and Johnson has it. Boy, that time Tempest was trying to go for pretty, and Peyton Johnson was having none of it.
Sean Tempest got an ooh from me for the behind the back, not able to connect, but again, these are players that have likely played a lot of lacrosse against each other growing up in Cache Valley together. See a mad scramble for the ball here.
That picked up, knocked down, and we'll get a call. Skyview going to play this out. Bobcats will have a chance to go man up. Inside of 30 to go here in the half. We'll see how aggressive they look to be. Right in front, rising shot, backed up here. And now we will get the enforcement. First opportunity for the Bobcats here to be man up.
Talk a lot about Sean Tempest and the trickeration there, but Easton Ballard, a player who can really play a key role for Skyview. Not able to connect on that one, but good location, great thinking. Now you got a man-up opportunity. This is big for Skyview.
Just a 30-second technical. I'd be real tempted to just hold here.
9, 8, 7, 6.
Sent across.
5, 4.
And yeah, I like it. I like it. You don't get a grade A look, so just hold it. You'll get the possession to start the second quarter. But a good first for the 6-seeded Wolves. They lead Skyview 3-1. You're watching the 4A state championships only on KSLSports.com. Welcome back. Start of the second quarter. That deflected.
Penalty is released. Both teams at equal strength.
Scooped up here, and the penalty killed off.
Great job, Jackson Landon there to get the ball advanced. Sampson in stride. Uncharacteristic turnover on the break there, but credit to this Green Canyon defense. We don't talk about them a lot, Dane, and I think I say that in the broadcast because in a long pull you just don't score a lot, and goals are really fun and exciting in this game, but they're doing a great job doubling up and keeping Skyview from getting clean shots. See them collapse on the Skyview attack there. First and long shot, and Skyview maintains possession. Ballard unable to connect there. Again, shots are not a bad thing, especially if you have people that help you retain. Garbage in front of the net there, and Green Canyon able to pick it up.
Big run here. Colin Gibson bringing it ahead. Got a mom really excited, either for good or bad. Couldn't quite tell, but there's a lot of fans here and passionate fans. Again, you have got Green Canyon making a deep run again, and you got Skyview trying to get that elusive state championship as we've got a flag here behind the play. So Green Canyon playing this out and a chance for the Wolves potentially to go man up here in a moment. Dockery had the first goal for Green Canyon.
Great job there. Playing one-on-one. Bruce Levitt, great job on Dockery.
Ring around the rosy here for Rowley. Scooped up here. Gerber. Oh, he's got the angle. Coming around here again. Played out. Shot and a save made. Nice save. Well tracked there by Spackman. And now we'll get the enforcement here of the penalty. So here's the interesting thing. It was an offside penalty. And you probably, I don't know if you noticed, Skyview brought an extra guy on. Green Canyon was yelling for the call, but because it was an offside, well, you've already committed the penalty. So that extra man essentially comes back and play it. Hey, if you're going to do the time, do the crime, right?
That's right. You mentioned a smart observation by Skyview, sending the extra man on there. Really packing that defense. Now they're going to have to be stout here.
Oh, good look. Boy, that back line gets pulled up, and you leave Connor Wilcock with a one-on-one chance, and he scores it for the man-up goal for the Wolves.
It's all about rotating it around and finding the open man. And when your number is called, it's time to capitalize. Great job by Green Canyon to capitalize on that one. Wilcock with a goal. Woo!
8th of the year for Connor. Big moment. That's a man-up goal as well. Making Skyview pay for that offsides. And a face-off win from Green Canyon. Boy, the Wolves have just been continuing to flex their muscle here in this first half. Oh, good stick check there. There's a flag here behind the play. This is going to come back. I thought Skyview had a chance there for the run out. The official there seeing the infraction to make the call.
They certainly did, and it looked like Sampson may have slipped a little bit as he was hit, emphasizing the kind of viciousness of the check, and I think that was part of the reason why the flag was thrown.
Yeah, I think this contact to the head, 2 minutes, non-releasable. Oh, boy.
2 minute non-releasable for illegal body check.
The scary part about that, if you're Skyview, Green Canyon loves to attack off a face-off and defend not just in the open field, but also in the half-field sets for 2 minutes without release. It's going to be a very tenuous time for Skyview.
Yeah, already trailing by 3. See if that Bobcat D can come up with a stop. That ball trickled past Sampson, kept in.
Tiptoeing the line there, and you can see the advantage of having that extra man out there. You can really pursue those balls without any kind of contest. And
threaded.
Great stop.
And Spackman keeping that eye on the ball. Look at a deep movement there. Maybe it could have been a distraction, but not for Jake on the play. As Skyview coming ahead, they've got a chance here to take off the rest of this man down penalty. And now Skyview yelling for offside and a flag at midfield. But same thing, you know, Green Canyon's bringing a guy back. Coach was like, no, go back, go back. It's probably the most confused message that player's ever gotten, to realize I'm offside and then, wait, you want me to stay? Yeah. You're going to do the time, do the crime.
See, that's one of those situations where you're trying to sub, get your defensive personnel in, and just miscommunication, misunderstandings lead to another penalty. And while it will even things out for a little bit, I almost expect Green Canyon to just start really pressing here, and there they go.
Well, and here's the thing. I mean, you go from being man down to Skyview to coming out and having a man up opportunity. Be interesting to see if the Cats can take advantage. Still time left here on the man down for Skyview, however. That's why you see them being mighty patient here as they work to get back to even strength.
Well, it's not just possession, right, and possibly getting shot on goal. You're also pulling off that clock. This has just been flawless execution for Skyview. Great work by the Bobcats.
And Skyview back to full strength here. So now you'll probably see them attack a little bit more, knowing they've got a man-up chance coming. Nice work. A riser that hits off the shallow post. It will come out, and now we will get the enforcement here of the call.
Great job. Iron bars are so unforgiving sometimes.
Green Canyon penalty number 78, Carter Stembridge.
There is the offside call. Skyview here going to go man up. The Green Canyon scored on a man-up goal just a couple minutes ago. Skyview had the opening goal. They have not scored since. 15 minutes have gone since the Cats have scored. Oh, that threaded backside. Tempest with a riser. My goodness. That's straight on goal, and Sean Tempest with the finish.
Well, buckle up if you're the cleaning crew here at Zions Bank Stadium. There's a new street sweeper as Sean Tempest picks that one off the turf, sweeps it in the back of the net. Terrific goal. Draws Skyview within 2.
Yeah, back to another man-up goal, but the first for Skyview. The man-up offense is having success here in this championship game.
You can see why Tempest was the Region 4A North Player of the Year on offense there. Just a variety of ways to score. Also does a great job of distributing and just in general, a great leader out there for the Skyview team.
Sampson. Tough angle shot there. Good work by Schwartz there, who was defending. Long outlet. Johnson coming down to gather it for Green Canyon, trying to stay in, throws behind. And we had whistles there. Skyview's quite upset because they thought they would have had an opportunity here. And a timeout going to be given to Green Canyon. They must have called that right as Johnson was on that line. Timeout, Green Canyon. As they'll save the possession here with 5.5 to go. You're watching the 4A State Championship on your home for state championships. KSLSports.com. Welcome back. 5.5 to go here. It will be Green Canyon possession.
We've seen in the first game continuing is the ball's taking some interesting pops off the field here, Dane.
Yeah.
Football players having a hard time handling some of those. A little extra spring to it.
Coming ahead here was 58. I don't have a 58 on my roster for Green Canyon. My apologies.
Dylan Atkinson, I believe. Advancing the ball there for Green Canyon's to see sub here. Tommy Russin comes on. Does a good job of facilitating this offense. Had a goal, I believe, last time as well.
I feel like everyone had a goal. Sampson only had 10 of them.
Been kind enough to share the load a little bit more this game. Connor Dockery doing a great job. See him at the point there.
Talk about the first two matchups. First one had 23 combined. Last one had 17. I kind of figured we'd be around that 9-8 type of pace. That's been where it's been today. Maybe even a little under that here in this first half. Oh boy, riser there, and again plucked out by Spackman. Skyview here with an opportunity in transition coming through. Some pace here to the middle. Shot just wide. Tempest diving to back it up and does.
So much fun to watch these two teams as there's the game within the game, right? Trying to get your substitutions in on time. Seeing the speed that Green Canyon pursues with. Start counter to Skyview that wants to really be methodical. Not afraid to get out and run a little bit. With a player like Sean Tempest. You don't want to play in the half set.
Oh, was looking for that backside. Was intended there for Mo. As the first goal of the game for Skyview. Broken up. Pass a little tall. Able to make its way through to Dockery. Connor. Halt. Continued patience. Dockery. Fed in front. Boy, in that defense, you see the hit from behind, but I don't blame him in that one. You nearly have a goal right, or an opportunity right in front of the cage with your goalie having to rotate quickly, and I think that's one where defense feeling like they got to help out. So the push there, I think, going to be the call. Don't think we'll have a flag here, though. It'll just be a start.
Yeah, I think you're right on there, Dane. One of those situations where a little physical contact may be the best opportunity there just to delay a goal, if nothing else. Maybe even flip possession.
Indeed, still even, but that one given up on the turnover. Boy, and one official saying that's deflected. Official's now going to talk. The one top side was pretty adamant. The one underneath thought he saw the deflection. And now coming together here to discuss to get this right.
It's one of those situations why you have officials posted at so many different angles, right? Because there are things that you can't always see from every vantage point. I think so often we want to criticize the officials, and great job by them of communicating and getting the call right.
You know, they go to classes, folks. Like, it's not like they just show up game day and try to sort this out. They have a pretty good feel for what they're doing. Positioning very intentional, eyes very intentional, and it's for reasons like that, right? Get the right perspective. Is Sampson there hit with a shot, and a flag here from the top side will put Green Canyon man up.
This is the heavy burden that you have trying to defend this Green Canyon team. They're always so quick and feisty and in that attack mode.
Skyview penalty number 89.
Caught chasing the cookie a little bit too much. Push there on Sampson, but at the same time, that's how you counter this Green Canyon attack. You've got to be physical.
Yeah.
And it's paid dividends for Skyview. It's only 4-2.
32nd technical there on the push. Green Canyon converted on the 32nd man up earlier here in the second. Zachary. About 10 seconds left here. And go back to even strength. No good look there. Nice flow by that Skyview defense. Really not giving up anything inside, keeping that out. And now we've got a timeout being taken by Skyview. Timeout, Bobcats. Final 2 minutes in the first half. Welcome back. Dean Stewart, Brian Brown, 4A state championship. Been a battle today. Green Canyon, Skyview. I don't know about you, Brian. This is what I expected. I thought this would be a close game, competitive game. Certainly has been.
Absolutely, Dane. And you knew that both programs were coming in. Bit of a grudge match. Just the clash for the Cache Valley title, but also a state championship on the line. Bragging rights to the neighborhood.
How about that long outlet? It's given with Andrews. Ballard. Up. Back here with Easton. Sends to Leishman. Mo has the one-timer set up. There it is. Shot rifle, top corner. Boy, you could see that developing as that ball was back at X. Carter Bishop was calling for it, and he delivers.
They had Tempest early on in the set. Stayed patient through it. Found Carter Bishop at the angle, and he rifles it right in the back of the net. Great shot. Accuracy, precision. That's how you get back into this one, Dana. It is a one-goal lead for Green Canyon, and everything favoring the Bobcats right now.
Face-off win to Skyview. Thacker. And we've got a timeout being taken here by Skyview. Timeout Bobcats. They've got a chance to tie it up late in the first half. And we come back in the 4A championship. Be interesting to see what Skyview does here. 3 different goal scorers for the Bobcats in this half. Back around. Tempest looking right at GLE, but that pass a little bit tall, and Green Canyon will have it.
Credit to the Green Canyon defense. They're sliding, filling vacated areas, helping the helpers. At least the possession here. A full head of steam, and this is where they really do a great job.
Keeping his footing. Here comes Stembridge playing that up ahead. Sampson. Final 20 seconds left in the half. That one jarred loose. Koji Schwartz.
Andrews there to help as well.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
That's sent ahead. I won't get a look. First half comes to a close. It's close. Green Canyon leading Skyview 4-3 at halftime. It's in the 4A state championship on KSLSports.com, your home for online championships.
Insurance is a proud sponsor of the Utah High School.
Welcome back. Ready to start the second half. Dane Stewart, Brian Brown with you. 4-3, Green Canyon leading Skyview 4A state championship. Brian, it's not been the game with the most goals that we've seen all week, but the play has been competitive, physical. You can tell there's a lot on the line, a lot of pride in these two programs trying to finish off the year with state championships. As the loose ball push here, the call will be given to Skyview.
The margin of error so much slimmer with these two programs, and you can see that intensity has really ratcheted up. Freewheeling play we saw earlier in the week from Green Canyon tapered off a little bit.
We got to give a shout out here while we start the second half. You know, we made a call out earlier this week, and sometimes it's nice to know there's one or two people that go watch the stream. John Forsgren and Mikkel Forsgren brought us cheese curds. We pleaded with good Cache Valley folks to bring us some Gosner lovin', and they did. Thank you for the curds. Not going to lie, it's been a big pick-me-up. They were delicious.
Dane, it even gave birth to a new phrase for us. Just keep curding that cheese, right?
Yeah. We're living infamy as a save made there by Johnson, and now Green Canyon on a burst other way. 2-1. Oh, boy, look at the recovery. Coming around and saved by Spackman.
What a save by Spackman. Doesn't Doc reduce damage with those before? He is Johnny on the spot with that. Definitely got curded up before the game.
It's that kind of a play that can really set the tone and momentum. We saw in the 5A Girls Championship last night, it was a tie game at half, and it was Ava Kimchi, the goalie for Park City, made some big saves to start that second half to help lift Park City and that offense to a state championship. Does that save from Spackman do something similar for the Cats here?
Well, it's been a bit of a run for Skyview so far. I believe they scored the last 2 goals, Dane.
Yep.
Chance to get an equalizer here. Boy.
Absorbing contact. Able to flip that back. There's Bishop. Worked wide. Tempest.
Tempest and Ballard so nifty with the sticks, but easily swallowed up in that Black Sea.
There's defense. A rip. Looking for that bounce shot. You can see that ricochet up high, trying to catch Johnson a little off guard. They're just wide, and he kept here. Skyview was able to back it up.
Yeah, savvy shot there by Ballard. Trying to catch him sleeping, and Johnson is so attentive and focused when he's in goal there. Just a really energetic player. Coming out for the half. Sometimes it takes players a while to settle in.
Wrap around, that fought off, and Johnson closest to. Good chase there by the goalie for Green Canyon.
Let's see the lights queuing up. It starts to get a little dark here.
Yeah.
How that'll factor into things is ball pops loose here.
Well, you'll start to see a glare come on that turf. That ball too tall into the Green Canyon bench. Here come the Wolves. Run here for Christensen. Fed in front, turning around, shooting right to the stick of Spackman.
Christensen, such an asset being that nimble with a long pole. Seeing Spackman is just in his bag right now.
This is Hellstrom trying to work up through the middle. Some of these Skyview numbers looking similar, so appreciate your patience in case where we might get a name wrong. Here's Tempest.
As pretty as those sky blue numbers look on the jersey, it's a little difficult to make them out sometimes at distance here.
Tempest. Around Mo. Trying to give a bit of a lead there on that pass. This ball trickling back, and that'll be over and back. Green Canyon will have it.
Let's see the line changes.
Look out.
Going to try to attack.
Boy, riding that defense down. Now we'll pull out. Had Sampson there on the wing. Ooh, dangerous pass. Really taken away by Leishman. Turn to the middle, bit of a lane, and that one deflected, didn't make its way through. Jarred loose, picked up here. Green Canyon might have a quick opportunity. Shot there, just wide. Can chase to the corner, Needham closest to will stay here with the Wolves.
You see Gerber doing a nice job of cleaning up the trash there, trying to put it back in the garbage can. Spackman, it is a no-fly zone for him right now, swatting everything out of there.
Both these goalies have had some really nice saves in this game. One of the reasons why we've just had 7 goals. Robinson.
Spackman, first team all-region.
See, he kind of pointed Gerber like run of the mill. I think Gerber thought he was trying to get him to clear out the area. Instead, I think he was trying to give him a little bit of a lane. Nice communication there, giving it up, and now a good check there, but maybe left that. Thought he maybe had the turnover going out of bounds, but Sky View now on the push. Here's Leishman. It was an overtime game winner in the 4A championship last year, a long pole golden goal for Green Canyon. Tim loved it. Tim Haslam was on the call with me. Man, what a moment for Green Canyon. Heartbreak for Sky View. They're trying to avoid it for 2 years in a row. Trailing here by 1, 6.5 to go in the third.
And when you've had to deal with the trials and tribulations of being a long pole, always love to see your fellow long stickman put those goals in there.
It was awesome. Like, the build-up in that moment was incredible. Coming through, going top side. Second time today, Carter Bishop able to score, and we're tied up at 4.
Talk about incredible. Carter Bishop, like a knife slicing through that defense and finds the net. What an artful play by Bishop, and you see this Sky View team playing with so much confidence right now. They've taken the wind out of the Green Canyon sails, and it is all knotted up at 4, Dane. What a grinding effort by the Bobcats here.
Face-off win here for Sky View. Kick this ahead, picked up. Just firing over. There's Mo. In comes Stockton Checkets. Leishman working around right in front. Ooh, boy, and Johnson had to fight that off. That was a nice recovery. I thought he kind of started to lean far and came back to that near post to keep it out. How about Johnson working the line? And checked out there, last touch by Green Canyon. Tempest would not give up on the play.
I'm about to say, Dane, there was an absolute battle between Johnson and Tempest throughout the course of that play. So just love the competitive fire. 2 guys getting after it. Makes this sport so fun. Makes this level of competition so much fun. I just want to win. No NIL, no Nike deals. Not yet, anyways.
There's Elstrom. Squared up. Johnson saves it. Kept here. Tempest. Comes a point where you got to start getting some clears here. Skyview relentless with possession. That pass between a couple of cats will roll through, and it might not have been Green Canyon forcing, but they'll take it.
If you're Green Canyon, this is an opportunity to push the pace a little bit, get that energy level up, playing to where you want to play. Ooh.
Dockery able to track that down.
Actually, as things getting darker, it's a little bit harder to judge that ball until the sun actually sets and those lights really start to shine down. You can see it on that play.
It has actually shifted here from what it was earlier. Sampson Skipping out, Dockery winding up. That shot wide but backed up.
I like the attack by Dockery there. Let's back it up.
Sampson looking for a little bit of a lane. That was wide there again.
You just see the Sky View defense has done such a good job of making him work for every opportunity, and it's never clean, it's never easy. That's why there's only 4 goals on the board.
Needham with the wraparound, and Emerson Needham sneaks it in. His first goal of the game gives the lead back to Green Canyon.
When in need of a goal, call on Emerson because he's the Mighty Mouse. Puts that one in the back of the net. Great job by Green Canyon for a bit of a lengthy possession there for Skyview on defense. Able to catch the defense out of sorts, and Spackman's been so great.
Yeah.
You can't stop them all. Much needed goal for Green Canyon to finally get on the board here.
That was one where Spackman looked like he had it shut down, kind of looked behind him like, did that sneak its way through? Yes, it did. Quick look the other way. Johnson able to catch it cleanly. That went through the middle. Landon on that far line, coming ahead. Coaching 3 to play, long pole working over. Dockery in front, shooting and scoring. Back-to-back goals for Green Canyon. This one by Connor Dockery.
It's a beautiful thing to watch Green Canyon on the break. Connor Dockery knows right where to go. Collects the pass. Buries that one in the net. 2 quick goals here from Green Canyon, Dane.
Might not have been a long pole goal. It was a long pole assist. And you ride that entire line. Good eyes to find Dockery right in front. Jackson Landon with great initiation on that goal for Green Canyon as they get a face-off win. How about the hit there by Tyler Gerber? Tyler with room now. Gerber will peel off. Back with Sampson here as Green Canyon to set up the offense. Well, they were looking in front for Dockery, just a bit off, out of pass, and so it'll be Skyview here on the possession.
Good job there. Chasing after the ball. It minimizes the job that Tyler Gerber did there in the face-off. And a little injection of energy here for Green Canyon has picked up the pace. It's really where they excel. 2 minutes left. A little over 2 minutes.
Oh, boy. That looked a lot worse out of the stick than it was. That looked like that was going to be a home run. Instead, it was right on target. Good throw there. Andrews working ahead. Off the helmet, out of play. Green Canyon possession.
A little bit of a sticky situation.
Oh, that's what happens when you try to start a little too quickly. Tempest with it. Skyview with an opportunity potentially.
And Tempest pulls out because he didn't like what he saw there, but honestly, Sean Tempest is so good.
2 minutes.
I just like to see him attack there. Smartly pulls it out there. Allows his team to get in position. But
Boy, Hilliard had that kind of deflect fall right in front of him. Love the no give up on the play, though, as Maverick there kind of kept it alive, and now we'll get the call.
both officials saw it. I didn't see it.
Well, I didn't either. I thought it was going to be a call on Green Canyon there potentially, but stopping with Skyview possession means I might be going. No, it is going to be on Green Canyon. So I'm kind of surprised they stopped it there. They must have seen where Green Canyon might have had possession for just a moment. Cross-check the call here. So an opportunity to go man up here for Skyview. Trailing by 2, 1 to play.
Skyview will be on man advantage.
1:40 to play here in the third. Those hanging chads, man, sometimes they just get you. There's Maverick. Ballard. Skipped across.
Good energy from Skyview. Really moving the ball around.
Everything outside. Work back to X here. About 20 seconds left on the man up. Trying to peel around. Ballard sending out. Kept here by Bishop. Worked over. Maverick with the strike. The missile from Maverick scores it.
No need to switch to guns there, Dane, as it is straight down the pipe. Maverick had another star to the helmet, my man. That's a great goal. Close that gap to 1.
21st goal of the year for Maverick Hilliard, the senior scoring in the state championship, bringing Skyview back to within 1.
Cool as ice on that one.
That one given up in the middle. And it's Landon coming out with it. Dockery working in front. Had a man. The hesitation, and it hits the pipe. Oh, an opportunity for Tyler Gerber there. Skyview with possession. That deflected, but there and able to gather it was Carter Andrews. Final 30 seconds of the quarter. Over to Tempest. Sean. A little space there. Sean Tempest ties it up.
Flame on. Sean Tempest with the flex. And he has lit the fire under the Skyview team. Fans going nuts. What a great shot by him.
Well, it felt like Green Canyon started to build some momentum there, and just like that, Skyview has completely flipped it. Off the face-off, out of the air, Skyview has it. Looking up, Hilliard just missed that. Maybe took his eye off it just a half second too early. Green Canyon with a late chance. Sampson coming down. Clock down to 5. Sampson to the middle. The shot and the goal. Tucker Sampson scoring in the final seconds to re-give the lead to Green Canyon, 7-6.
You can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him. And on that one, Skyview just didn't have the numbers. Tucker Sampson, fearless in the face of adversity, puts that one in the back of the net.
Martin and Thacker facing off.
Last play here of the third quarter. How about 3 goals in the last 90 seconds? As the offense starting to pick things up here. Third quarter complete. The 4A state championship will come down to the fourth and final quarter. The Wolves, the Cats, to finish it when we come back. Start of the fourth quarter. 7-6, Green Canyon leading. They've led throughout. Skyview scored the first goal. Green Canyon answered shortly after. They've not trailed since. Had a couple of ties as they get this face-off. That pass couldn't be handled. Will trickle out, and Skyview will have the possession.
I like the action there a lot as you try to find Dockery on the wing. He's been so automatic from over there, but just not able to corral it. And as the game wears on, fatigue is definitely going to be a factor. It's been a physical, back-and-forth game. Start to see more and more of those bobbles.
Brian, anything you'd look for in this fourth quarter?
Goals.
Great.
Keep it simple. This is where the stars come to shine. And a guy like Sean Tempest, Region Player of the Year, look for him to really step up. But it's going to be the team that really hustles and goes after those opportunities to come out of this one on top.
A little space there off the screen, that shot. wouldn't go backed up here by the Cats.
We talk about the games within the game, substitution patterns, trying to keep your players fresh. All going to be a major factor here going through the fourth quarter.
Boy, dissecting, and Johnson with the save off the body. Good look there right in front by Mo. Kept here by Landon. Now played ahead with Dockery. Both these two teams have shown today the ability to put pedal to the metal, get up, move the ball quickly, score quickly, but they know the other offense has that same ability. So hence the kind of more deliberate approach and attack as Dockery weaving through here.
Rolling on there. He catches his breath a little bit.
These schools obviously adding to the rivalry. Green Canyon splitting off Skyview from their initiation. All these players very well familiar with the opponent. And a lot of bragging rights around town. These schools just separated by a couple miles. Worked in front. Oh, the no-looker there who just missed.
A little bit of a setup there from Dockery with a no-looker. Even though he doesn't connect, it's one more thing for that Skyview defender to think about. Same with Spackman, the goalie. And you're always aware.
Sampson found him out in front. Extra pass right near the crease. Couldn't be handled and smothered there. And a push. Here, going to give it to Green Canyon. I'll retain it.
Not a lot of protests from the Skyview side of things. Have to wonder if maybe fatigue playing a factor. You get leaning on guys a little bit when those scrums happen.
Right now, Green Canyon is having a lot of extra passes, trying to get those looks right in front. Skyview's been able to kind of adapt as needed up to this point. Dockery coming around and going to get a flag here. That push, I believe, going to be the call. Yep.
That's where you start to see the fatigue set in a little bit there, Dane. And Dockery is so nifty, and sometimes it's so hard to resist because the push is right there. You see what it does to disrupt him from his line. Yeesh.
Skyview penalty number 28, Nixon Lowe. 30 seconds for push.
Another technical here. 30-second man up for Green Canyon.
I just think one goal today on the man-up opportunities. They've had multiple.
Angled here. Skipping through. Dockery taking the shot. And that denied by Spackman.
Boy, you see just how good Spackman's been today. Barely a window for Dockery to try and squeeze it in there. He's off the post. It's got to be back to full strength.
Yep.
Both teams to equal strength.
One good look. One save. Sampson here awaiting the arrival of Tommy Russell. Uh-oh. Right in front, shooting and scoring. Boy, that defense came out too wide on the flank there. Brian opened up the lane, and Green Canyon back to a 2-goal lead thanks to Connor Wilcock.
Eyes up, look sharp anytime Russin is coming down the lane, because that's exactly what you have to be aware of. He draws that defense in like a planet, drawing in gravity. Opens a great lane there. Green Canyon with a fantastic play and a goal there. Situation to give him a little bit more of a cushion. Really tough for Skyview there.
Not the first 2-goal lead for Green Canyon today. Skyview's always been able to answer, usually quickly, but this face-off controlled by the Wolves. Landed just wide. Was looking for that long pole.
That situation there, taking the shot just as much to maintain possession as anything, right? Nowhere to go. Try and put it on the back of the net. You know you've got teammates to the side there. Let your teammates reset and maintain possession. This has been the key part so far in the fourth quarter. It's almost 5 minutes worth of possession here for Green Canyon in a game that was back and forth for so long.
Well, on a 2-goal lead here, you can really be very intentional when you attack, how you attack. Skyview, no need to be desperational. Be good, sound fundamentally. So we can get this back. Coming around, that was wide, backed up here again. Really like the movement we're seeing from Green Canyon here late, Brian.
Yep. And this is just textbook execution here. You're seeing guys rotating the spots, clearing space, opening things up for teammates. Patience here.
Next, goalie. Set up that lane, taken back.
Good job, this guy here.
Big wind up, not bounce off the mark, backed up again. More sustained possession for Green Canyon. Coming around. Oh boy, Sampson made that cut right through the middle, just couldn't get it to him.
You can see the length and the size of Stockton Checketts get in the way of that one.
Doesn't he look like a tackle? I just feel like, man, big frame, good length.
Stockton, when you hear this, that's a good thing, buddy.
It is.
These tackle dudes, they're big athletes. We call them big skills on the offensive line.
Boy, Skyview couldn't handle it. A hard hit there. A couple of them, and now finally a flag has come on as this game getting a little chippy. One just has a push. The other official here from down here had the flag up and looks like he's got an elbowing call here potentially. And this could be a big one. I thought there was a significant hit right at midfield that I thought we would see a flag on. I don't know if that's what the call is here or not. The officials are going to come together now, all three of them, and review and discuss.
Yeah, I was with you on that one, Dane. A lot of contact, and listen, contact is allowed in this sport. That's why they wear the pads and the helmets, but it's the right kind of contact that they want to promote.
And from here, it's far side of the field, don't have a great view. I thought it looked like it came up awfully high as a player was going down. Not intentional, right? But wrong place, wrong time. And you can think about a sport like football, it doesn't matter intention, right? Like if there's
trying to say the
contact
football
there,
player's a little more chaotic than the lacrosse guys?
no, all I'm saying is sometimes intention doesn't matter.
Right.
It's
Right.
about where the positioning was, right, wrong, intended or not. And indeed, it is a call here. So elbowing the call. It's going to be a man-down situation for Skyview for 1 minute. Well, I was wrong. There was not contact to the head. We'll make that clear.
But, and again, we are on the far side of the field
Yep.
here, but a lot of times when you see bodies hit the ground hard like that, you just wonder, where's it coming from, right?
Yeah.
And we've seen a few tough hits, and this is the point in the game where things start to get aggressive.
Yeah.
You see.
Collected here by Sampson. Send back. Worked inside. That wide and backed up. Really like trying to break that down.
Yeah, and look, you see Needham cutting into the middle there. Already has one goal today. He's just a little bit to the outside, but even if he had been on target, you know who else was right there? Jake Spackman. He's been phenomenal today.
That's a tough pass, trying to thread the needle there to Needham. Couldn't do it. The long outlet. Skyview trying to possess. They have it. Ballard has it knocked loose. How about Ballard able to get it back? Skyview was trying to call a timeout, and now it's going to be awarded. Boy, Easton Ballard, that looked like an opportunity to lose possession. Picked it right back up like nothing happened.
It's like me at the dinner table trying to pick up my fork, Dane. Great work by him. least to a timeout here for Skyview, and they'll have possession after the break.
Timeout, Bobcats down by 2. Under 5 to go. 4:56 to go. Skyview has it, down by 2. The Bobcats 20-1 on the season. Have swept Green Canyon in the regular season. Now trying to make it 3 for 3 is back in play. Tempest, a pair of goals today. Carter Bishop has a pair of goals as well. Sent up, this is Bishop. Oh, nice roll, right in front. No. Johnson was there. Green Canyon on the run. Hayes trying to skip across. That deflected and broken up. Skyview trying to get back on that. Bodies to the turf, multiple. My goodness, hard contact. And it will be Skyview possession. There's your contact sport, Brian.
Yeah.
Here come the Cats. Tempest straight away, has a lane. You cannot let Sean Tempest have that much space and expect to not have to pay for it.
He's incredible, Dane, and just the velocity on the shot. You see Johnson's done a great job of stopping him all day, but there's too much space for a man like that to operate in, and Tempest whips that one in the back of the net and pulls Skyview within 1.
3:45 to go. Mentioned the second game this year was 9-8. That was also the score of the state championship game last year was 9-8. Actually, it might have been 8-7. Regardless, this is the kind of tempo that these two teams get into in the battles they've been accustomed to. That one couldn't be handled out of play, and Green Canyon will have it.
The case in point right there is the battle goes nearly all the way across the field. Just trying to get the face off. Green Canyon will maintain, and advantage to having a goalkeeper like Johnson. He is able to advance that ball so efficiently.
And he does advance here. Really, I'm talking about pressure moments. My goodness. I feel the pressure. I'm not even on the field.
These kids are so young. They don't know any better game. Part of what we love watching these guys compete. Same with the girls this week. They've just been phenomenal.
Russin taking it back to X.
It's under 3 minutes left, and 1 goal lead. Gives you a little bit of a cushion here for Green Canyon, but really you've got to get something out of this possession, right?
Dockery got the edge. Oh, Spagman makes the save. Working up. Yes. Oh, that pass just behind Bishop. And it's Russin right there to get it back for Green Canyon. Down to 2 minutes left.
2 minutes.
Rolly. And a timeout going to be taken here by Green Canyon. 1:45 to go in the 4A state championship. Both these respective sides, fans having made the journey, trying to cheer on their teams. State championship, so many seniors for both these two rosters, trying to leave it all out on the field. I'll tell you, the way this game's been played and the way these matchups have been, there's going to be heartbreak for whoever comes up short here tonight. And unfortunately, I mean, we talked about it in the 6A game, sometimes that just comes. Back under play. 1:40 to go. Sampson has Dockery behind. Dockery here keeping it instead. When do you start really forcing it here if you're Skyview defensively, Brian?
You're getting right close to that point. Anything about a minute left, you really need to start doubling and pressuring, trying to get that ball loose.
Sampson staying on. Here comes the double, trying to force that ball to move around a little bit. Sampson still on it. Inside of a minute to go. That deflected, I believe. Did not have enough to get out. And now we've got a timeout taken here by Green Canyon. Last timeout of the half for Green Canyon, taken with 50 seconds to go. Both these two boys so ready to go. We can't even get through commercials. Back in play. This is Dockery with it, trying to deal with the pressure of Skyview. Double team there. Able to handle it. Down to 35 seconds to go.
So much absorption, physical hits and bumps. Dockery just fighting through it all.
They can't get it away from him. That checked away. Still on the ground.
10, 9,
The final seconds ticking off. Bishop couldn't handle it. Green Canyon has it. And the Green Canyon Wolves will take this away and win back-to-back 4A state champions.
the field. Please stay off the field. Thank you, fans.
What an incredible scene, Dane. As it comes down to the last seconds here for a Green Canyon. Helmets and sticks in the air in celebration. What a great accomplishment for that squad. State champions 4A.
Hey, Connor, we want you to take this ball, absorb all the contact you can, and just run around for the next 50 seconds, and he did it. I know it gets jarred loose, but you saw the scrum there, and Skyview just couldn't come away with it. We talked about heartbreak, been so close last year and this year, and coming up short by one both years. So many seniors on this Skyview roster. Sean Tempest, one of them. Boy, you just see the heartbreak, you understand it. So close, but Green Canyon, that championship medal coming through once again. Back-to-back state champions, Green Canyon. We're going to step aside, take a break. We'll be back and have trophy presentations after this. Welcome back. Wow. What years. Skyview finishing 20-2, your region champs. Again, I know there's frustration, sadness, disappointment. Another great year for the Cats to get all the way back to a state championship. And you see efforts tonight from guys like Sean Tempest. Carter Bishop was solid. Spackman did everything he could to keep him in it. We need a couple of those seniors. Bishop, a junior, he's got another year. But man, just an impressive run here from Skyview once again as they come up just short. Green Canyon. Don't know what it is about the playoffs. Saw it last year. Saw it again this year. Lower seeded Wolves team finding their momentum at the right time en route to a state championship.
You can see the Green Canyon squad gathering here to accept the trophy. And you talked about it, Dane, just rising to the occasion and really peaking at the right time. Such a critical part about playoffs, right? And this is a team, Green Canyon, up and down all year long, right? As you've seen some of the players hug each other. These are kids that have grown up together, known each other, likely played together at some point in time in youth leagues and travel teams and whatever. And it's just a huge kudos to some of those young men. You can't see it on the camera, but a few of the Sky View players and Green Canyon player and parent
Both
embracing.
teams to shake hands.
Brian, your selection of player of the game.
Yeah, sorry, I'm getting caught up in the moment here, but Connor Dockery started things off, got Green Canyon rolling early on. That was enough to hang on throughout the course of the game. Just a great job by him. Just a team effort overall by Green Canyon. But congratulations to Connor.
Both teams for their efforts
If nothing
and
else,
tremendous sportsmanship.
a minute of pain and abuse there at the end was well worth the taste of victory as he kept the ball away from Skyview.
3 goals today for Connor Dockery. And you talk about seniors and some of the seniors for Skyview disappointed. The seniors for Green Canyon stepping up. Peyton Johnson had his moments in this postseason run, making some big saves. And you talk about a guy like Tucker Sampson, had 10 goals in the semifinal against another region rival in Ridgeline. And that offense looks so electric. And Tucker having that big semi, and Connor Dockery today with a hat trick, scored the couple early. And the one late, and I just really thought both these two teams, ball movement was impressive. Did such a good job of setting up opportunities and lanes. Such a gritty game, a physical game, and entertaining once again is our 4A state championship. Back-to-back years with this duo, and back-to-back years with Green Canyon coming out on top as players here going through handshake lines. So much familiarity. We talked about it. We had parents hugging opposing players and players coming together, and a little delayed here going through it because of all that familiarity. You even see it in the handshake line, more, in some cases more than just handshakes, right? Hugs and familiarity and friendships and all that. And it's competition on the field for 48 minutes, and then after that it goes back to being brothers and friends and neighbors and all that comes with schools being so close in proximity and the familiarity. And, you talk about growing up together. Green Canyon, I think, it's only been around since like 2016, 6 years or so. So some of these, did elementary school teammates, middle school teammates, and comrades and all that before the splits. And so, again, a lot of familiarity. And Green Canyon, once again, getting the better end here in the state championship is finishing off handshakes here for trophy presentation.
See as Sean Tempest makes his way through the line. So many of the Green Canyon players embracing him. Respect well earned by him. He's such a competitive player. He's such a great light for this Skyview team during this game. And really fun to see the differences in styles of play, approaches, everything like that as Canyon sits here and celebrates a moment of glory.
And again, you talk about a kid, all regions, so good this year. Finished with 64 goals on the year. And had a beautiful assist late as well as Skyview tried to make that late push. As you see the trophy presentation here to Skyview.
Corral everybody here is just how much it meant to both sides, and we've really talked about that a lot, but it's, you see the emotion on the players' faces.
The 4A state championship trophy is
and now the championship presentation. Green Canyon. No shortage of wolves to hand it to. Jackson Landon, we didn't talk about him. The long pull today. Such a good job in the middle of the field. Green Canyon, your 4A state champions. Tino Psyche, Brian Brown, my name is Dean Stewart. Thanks for joining us. We got one more championship coming up. The 5A, Park City, Olympus for the second year in a row. That game will be coming up here in about 25 minutes. Watch it live on KSLSports.com.